both know the rules. Keep the punches up above the neck. Protect yourself at all times. When I say break, I want it straight away, okay? Shake hands, best luck to both.
Well, this 18-year-old Paul Appleby is probably going to be worth watching. He's only won 3 out of 3 so far. Comes from South Queensferry near Edinburgh, but has looked very good so far, and indeed in sparring with the European super bantamweight champion Michael Hunter. He's in the gold trunks here, in with Graeme Higginson from Blackburn, who's a southpaw. Scotland will have high hopes of Appleby, but he's got plenty of time on his side. Looks boyish in there as well, doesn't he, with his kind of rock star haircut with the spiky hair. Giving away a bit of height and reach here to Higginson.
They have met before, and the Appleby scored a third round stoppage. I didn't see that one, but Higginson maybe fancies didn't perform to his best that time. And here we go again.
That other fight was, when they met before, was in January in Glasgow. Sign of Appleby's talent that night. But Higginson did win as recently as last Saturday and inside 2 rounds, and winning that quickly, he was entitled under the British Boxing Board of Control rules to fight again here. He did lose his first 4, but he's unbeaten in his last 2, drawing a win. So his confidence may be rising. What can he do here with Appleby?
Well, Appleby's looking a bit more controlled than it was last time or something. It was a 1-round job right enough last time. He seems to be trying to think his way in at the moment. A bit more defensively minded, but Higginson looks at the moment as though he has something to prove as well.
Good burst of work from Higginson, who might be an improver. 23 years old, from Blackburn, but only 1 out of 6 wins so far. He's got his father Barry working the corner for him tonight. Gold trunks, remember, Appleby.
Appleby's just struggling to find the range at the moment. I wonder, maybe when you're facing someone you've beaten them recently, maybe you just fancy you're going to do the same thing again. But Higginson giving him a lot of problems here, catching him as he comes forward. There he goes again. No. Young Appleby just a little bit ragged in the opening round here.
He's just walking onto 1 or 2 as well from Higginson, who might have learned from their first meeting. Body shots from Appleby. A little bit frustrated, the teenager. Tries to raise the tempo. Not what he had planned this opening round, perhaps. Well, it's a good left hand, though. Beautifully thrown on the counter from the youngster.
Yep, I think Appleby's happier working at a pace, firing on all cylinders. He's beginning to take control in the last 10 seconds or so here. But he shipped a lot in the first couple of minutes. He was a little bit ragged, maybe just left it a little bit late to turn this round in his favour.
Stung him with that right hand towards the end of the round. Once he put his foot on the accelerator in the last minute of the round, Appleby was in control. Tonight, the British and Commonwealth Welterweight Championship fight still to come. Young Muttley, the British champion, Kevin Anderson, the Commonwealth champion, in a much anticipated match. This the hors d'oeuvre with Paul Appleby, an unbeaten prospect at lightweight, getting caught a little.
Yeah, well, I think Appleby made the statement he wanted in the last half minute or so, but a little bit ragged up until then.
Appleby in the gold trunks, looking to start fast at the beginning of round 2. This is only due to go 4 rounds. Oh, it's another left hand. End of a slap about, possibly, from Appleby, but it landed with plenty of force. All 3 of Appleby's wins have come inside schedule so far. Against this fellow, Ian Reid in 3 rounds, and Andy Davis of Wales in 1.
Yeah, Appleby certainly seems happier when he's setting a hot pace. He tried to box a little bit in the opening couple of minutes. He's been caught as he come forward, but he's far happier when he gets this fellow under pressure.
right hand to the body as well from Appleby, who's picking his punches quite well now. Higginson's rhythm broken. He started off confidently. At the moment, he's just finding that Appleby is whipping up a bit of a storm, maybe a little too quick for him.
Well, he's certainly a prospect, a young Appleby, but I think there's a few little things need tightened up here and there. Oh, that's a beauty.
Well, that right hand was a peach of a punch. He measured it and decks Higginson with that. Oh, and he's going to have to stop it. He got up and his legs were about to give way when Terry O'Connor just stepped in to prop him up, keep him upright. That knocked everything out of him. That's another stoppage win for Appleby, who looks like he can hit a bit as well.